The UT Study Abroad staff works to create safe and enjoyable international experiences. We are going to discuss what you can do to ensure that you have a safe and healthy study abroad experience. This video will provide information on cultural differences, situational and locational awareness, the value of using local knowledge, and the use of good judgment with alcohol. You will likely find many cultural differences in the country you will be living in, whether it's someplace such as England or Australia, or someplace such as China or Guatemala. While part of any study abroad experience is learning to adapt to new environments different from your home, being aware of cultural differences helps to reduce risks that may be present in your new environment. We are going to cover some examples of how cultural awareness affects student safety while abroad. In order to stay safe while you're abroad, it is important to pay attention to subtle cues in your environment, as there may not always be signs or disclaimers that you are used to here in the United States. For example, if you go to the beach and notice that nobody is swimming in the water, it would be a good idea to ask a local before you jump into the waves. There could be a very good reason why no one is in the water, such as dangerous riptide or jellyfish. In many parts of the world, drivers, cyclists, and pedestrians interact in dramatically different ways than they do here in the States. Simple acts such as crossing the street or hailing a cab can be more hazardous than what you're accustomed to here in Austin. Study abroad students often take for granted the safety precautions that are found in the U.S. It's important that students in foreign environments recognize they will need time to understand new risks in their everyday activities. Paying attention to your surroundings is always good advice, but it's easy for students to lose sight of this conventional wisdom while they're studying abroad. Students riding on public transportation or walking around in public places should always remain aware of their surroundings by using common sense practices. Tragic accidents can be avoided by minimizing simple distractions such as cell phones and loud headphones. Pickpocketing is a common occurrence in many countries around the world, especially where students can be easily identified and targeted in crowded locations. UT students have a history of being victims of pickpocketing. Here's a few tips you can use to minimize your risks. 1. Limit the amount of cash and valuables you bring with you in public places. 2. Carry your backpack on the front of your body when in crowds. And 3. Always keep an eye on your personal belongings, even while you're in a restaurant or on public transportation. This also extends to being aware of your surroundings in crowds and at public gatherings. Large protests, civil demonstrations, and rallies may all seem like exciting environments in a foreign country. However, students should avoid these events, as they can quickly become chaotic and hazardous. Terrible accidents, such as this tragic nightclub fire in Brazil, can happen at any time to anyone. Being aware of your surroundings may be the difference between avoiding an accident or becoming a victim. Local knowledge and understanding the unique characteristics of your foreign community are key to minimizing your risks while abroad. Your local study abroad contacts, as well as professors, host families, and friends, are a great resource on site. Knowing cultural norms in your community, such as acceptable clothing, displays of public affection, and interaction with local law enforcement can help you to avoid attracting unwanted attention. Local contacts can help students understand which neighborhoods, streets, and modes of transport are safest after dark, which areas of town should be avoided, and how to carry money and valuables with you safely. Make use of their expertise and advice, and remember, in regards to your safety and health, there are no stupid questions. Limiting alcohol consumption will also help you to remain aware of your surroundings, use good common sense, and make decisions that keep you safe. Students should know that the majority of all study abroad incidents also involve alcohol. We call this effect alcohol plus. Alcohol plus being out alone at night. Alcohol plus a vehicle. Alcohol plus being in an unfamiliar part of town. Alcohol plus a rowdy street festival. When negotiating the new situations that come with a study abroad experience, students can reduce the chance of a safety incident by subtracting alcohol from the equation. Different countries and regions have different standards regarding alcohol consumption, so look to locals for guidance and follow your best judgment, not your impaired judgment. While study abroad will always be about new, exciting experiences in foreign countries and cultures, you should always think about your safety. Accidents can happen to you. By understanding the culture of safety in your host country, you can make the most of your time abroad in a safe and healthy way. We encourage all UT students to minimize their risks abroad by paying attention to cultural differences, remaining aware of foreign surroundings, asking locals for advice, and using good judgment with alcohol. Have fun and be safe.